My name is El Marquis, musician, rapper, record producer, unashamed crowd follower.
And I'm Frank the host, and we got something to say. And when we say it, you better listen up. Let's get it. What we talking about today?
We're talking about the importance of making video content. Long time ago, 20, 30 years ago, an artist could make a record, drop it, promote it, tour, then disappear for a year or two until they drop the next record. Nowadays, you cannot do that. Absolutely not. Never. People's attention spans nowadays are super short. They are always moving on to the next artist, the next trend, the next social media platform, whatever. And the only way to have longevity in the music business is to post content on a consistent basis. One way to do that is, of course, driving music on a regular basis, but also you need to post content on social media on a regular basis in order to engage with your fans, in order for them to see who you are as a person. And you need to make sure that you're making video content and also posting it on a regular basis. And make sure that the quality is of a decent level too. When Instagram first started out, it was mainly just for sharing photos, and you could share just stuff off of your phone. It doesn't really matter if it looks super sharp or not. Now, Instagram has evolved to so much more where they're still posting photos, but now they add it on videos, they add it in the inclusion of stories. And if you notice at some of the Instagram accounts that have a higher following and more engagement, a lot of the photos and videos, they look really high quality. And that's because now you can still get high quality photos and videos through a phone, but people have even evolved towards using professional cameras to capture their photos and their videos. And now the stuff on IG looks super sharp. Pretty much the same quality as you expect from YouTube nowadays. And the importance of posting video content really is also because if you're an artist, you have fans who want to know who you are as a person. They don't just want to hear you rap. They don't just want to hear you sing. They don't just want to see you make beats. They want to see who you are as a person. What do you eat for lunch? What are your viewpoints of the world outside of music? What do you do for fun when you're not making beats or writing songs or performing? Are you into video games? Are you into skating? Are you into sports? They want to see and feel who you are as a person, not just as an artist. They want to see who you are as a person, and that's a really good way to engage with your fans, is to be able to make some form of content that gets people engaged with who you are, that adds value to them, discusses anything in terms of news related to music or anything related to if you're into video games. You can even live stream yourself playing video games or making music. Like, they just want to see you as a person. So in 2020 and beyond, it's very important to have some form of engaging content, and that can be in the form of making videos.
That is true. Now, the big question is how and what content do I put out? He gave you a bunch of ideas. Here's a great way to make sure that you do have great content or content coming out. You sit down and actually write it out. Now, we talked about early on in one of our series that you need to write down what you want to do, your goals, and go get it. Now, you can find these out. They're called social calendars. Social calendars are out there. You go out there, you find out what day it is, and or you make up your own social calendar saying, hey, on Mondays I'm going to do this, and just write it all out. I want to tell people about my diet or whatever it is. Write those things out and so that way you can go have a go by. That's one. So make a social calendar and or find a social calendar and follow that social calendar so that way you have it already ready to go. Number two is this. You need to be able to, again, put this content out on a regular basis. You can go, if you're a music artist or an artist, what you can do is you could chop up videos instead of putting out the whole video. Maybe you put your whole video out, but then maybe you like a part of that song. You chop it up and you put that 1 minute clip or a few seconds clip of that song of a part that you actually like. It's important that you do that. And there's a lot of ways that you guys are going to engage. You should definitely take time and make sure that your video content is good, but also engaging. Don't have that disconnect, like you said. Have that content ready to go. So if you guys you're creating content, what would happen is sometimes mom gets sick, the dog gets sick, you gotta go out with your homies, all that good stuff happens. Things happen in life. So what you do is you actually start taking your video and getting 15 to 25 videos and have them edited and ready to go. In case something were to happen, you could drop a video. You don't have to miss it. What you do, you have stuff in the bank and you say, hey, I can't, I'm going out with my homies tonight, my girlfriends, whatever it is, and you take that and you can go out and then just push send, and then it's already out there, you're good to go. So that way you don't have a gap in your posting or whatever it is, your content. You actually have your content already in the bank and you're ready to go. So what you do on that is, here's how you do that. You make a day that's only for video content. Switch up the clothes, you know what I'm saying? Get into a different area. You know, I'm gonna do 5 videos over here, 5 videos over here, 5 videos over here. And you have your videos on different places. So therefore you can actually, you know, mix and match the videos that you drop, and then you can post. And that way you don't miss a beat on posting. So with that being said, I'm looking for, and I'm challenging myself. This is the big one for me too, because I need to challenge myself to do more. And I feel like I post quite a bit, but in order for me and whoever's surrounding me, I gotta challenge myself to make sure I cross T's and dot I's as well. Now we have something to do. So we talk about it, but now who's really going to do it? Do me a favor, if you have video content or you have some ideas, I want to see what you guys have, because then it gives us an opportunity to be able to see who's really working on stuff, and or let us share some of your stuff. Maybe you have some great ideas. I want to share it. I want to share it. I want to see what you guys are doing.
I want to see and share what people have in the tank too.
Yeah, and there's a lot of great stuff out here. The social calendar, I have a couple social calendars that I have, you know, and I've used. My wife, who actually is a baker, shouts out to the Cupcake Hatter. She actually goes by a social calendar, and it tells her certain things she posts, and she makes things accordingly, you know, what's going on. So I just encourage you guys, really, you guys, you know, we can make up excuses. I don't have content, but you really do. There's different ways, there's different ideas out there. You look up social calendars for content and stuff like that. Content ideas, they're out there. So all you gotta do is go out there and find them and get it done.
Exactly.
Go get it done.
Get it done.
2020 is your year. As long as you work for it, right? That's what we said earlier.
You gotta work for it. You can't just sit down and think, oh, hey, I'm an artist, I want people to take me seriously, and then you just don't show it. Fame, success, income, whatever is your goal is not going to come to you just by sitting there and just wanting it. Like, you need to actually take action and write plans out, listen to advice that people like Frank and I give you, and go out there and work.
Go get it. Yo, if no one's told you, we want to tell you, we love you. Peace!